Well, tonight we're going to talk about... Well, that is, I'm going to talk about... Well, actually, I'm talking about it now. Well, I'm not talking about it now, but I am talking. I know I'm pausing occasionally and not talking during the pauses, but the pauses are part of the whole process of talking. When one talks, one has to pause. Like then. I paused, but I was still talking. And again now. But, no, the real point of what I'm saying is that when I appear not to be talking, don't go nipping out to the kitchen, putting the kettle on, buttering scones, or getting crumbs and bits of food out of those round, brown straw mats that the teapot goes on, you know? Because in all probability, I'm still talking, and what you heard was a pause. And like there again. Look, to make it absolutely easier, so there's no problem at all, what I'll do is I'll give you some kind of sign, like this, when I'm still talking and only pausing in between words. And when I've finished altogether, I'll do this, all right? No, sorry, just demonstrating. Haven't finished. Haven't started yet. Oh, dear. Nearly forgot the gesture. Hope none of you are nipping out into the kitchen getting bits of food out of those round, brown mats which the... Good evening. Tonight, I want to talk about...
We interrupt this programme to annoy you and make things generally irritating.
With a large piece of wet paper. Turn the paper over, keeping your eye on the camel, and paste down the edge of the sailor's uniform until the word maudling is almost totally obscure. Well, that's one way of doing it.
Good evening. We interrupt this programme again, A, to irritate you, and B, to provide work for one of our announcers.
Good evening. I'm the announcer who's just been given this job by the BBC, and I'd just like to say how grateful I am to the BBC for providing me with work, particularly at this time of year when things are a bit thin for us announcers. I don't know whether I should tell you this, but... Well, I have been going through a rather tough time recently. Things have been pretty awful at home. My wife, Josephine, Jo Jones as I call her, who's also an announcer.
Hello.
Has not been able to announce since our youngest Clifford was born, and... Well, I've just got no confidence left. I mean, I can't get up in the morning. I feel there's nothing worth living for.
Hello. I'm another announcer. My name's Dick. Jo Jums just rang me and said Jack was having a bad time with this announcement. So I've just come to give him a hand. How is it, Jo Jums?
Pretty bad, Dick.
Jack, it's Dick. Do you want me to make the announcement?
No. No, Dick, I must do it myself. It's my last chance. The BBC, I can't throw it away. I've got to do it for Jo Jums, for the kids. I've got to go through with it.
Good man. Now remember your announcer's training. Deep breaths, and try not to think about what you're saying.
Good evening. This is BBC One.
Good luck, Jack.
Keep going, little boy.
It's 9 o'clock, and time for the news, read by Richard Baker.
You've done it.
Absolutely top.
Thank you.
Well done.
No, it's the best you've ever
God.
done it. It was absolutely...
Really? That was amazing. Here, Jo Jones, have some of this. Have a drink.
Marvellous to have you here.
Jack, for God's sake, drink this.
Seriously, what's the voice?
No, He's a rock song. Listen, I've got Bob Dooley on the phone. He's on red. Can you speak to him? He really thinks it's marvellous. Bob is here.
Fantastic.
I know. Oh, well, thank you. At least I can do it. I did the fight afterwards and I felt I must come over. There's something inside
really,
thanks.
Oh, I just can't...
Jeez, it's going to be the big one.
Tell you how much that means.
I think it's the turning point, Joe. I really do. I need to be the 10 o'clock, you'll be the 12 o'clock. This is really good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, I think you've
Okay, well, we'll see you later. Okay.
Hello, Reggie. What?
Is that Gordon on Green?
Yes. Hang on, Reggie. He's been again. Hello, Gordon.
Until the name Maudling is almost totally obscure. That is the Ned of the Nykonock Wens. And now it's time for the late night flim.